think the defense, today was all about defense. Got a couple of guys in here who can really guard. They can really contain the ball. If you look at Kamaji, 7'4", he can really patrol the paint, block a lot of shots. I think defense was kind of the theme today.
What did you see as far as like his speed for being that tall? Is he be able to get up and down quick enough?
You know what? For 7'4", he moves fairly well. He's got good feet. He's really active. And again, he just takes up so much space. But foot speed-wise, I think he's pretty good.
When you talk about foot speed, are we talking about getting back and forth up and down the court, or are we talking about that?
I think he can definitely get up and down the floor well. Laterally, I think is something he needs to work on. But he's got pretty good feet.
What are your impressions of North?
Obviously a terrific shooter. Played for Gonzaga, played in a lot of big games this year. He shoots a really, really pure ball. It's really soft. He's got a really good arc on it. He made a lot of shots today.
It's good for a successful team to get successful players, but how much value you guys place in guys who played in big games, been part of big moments?
For sure. Playing for Gonzaga, for 2 years, they played on the big stage. Went to a Final Four last year. And again, played, in big arenas and, in front of a lot of people. We put a ton of value in that.
When you're looking at, I know the backup center position is a priority. Is that something that you would be willing to fill through the draft, even though it could be like a younger person?
I think we'll definitely look at, big people in the draft. I don't know if we'll necessarily select a center in the draft to fulfill that. In terms of somebody who's a veteran, it doesn't necessarily need to be a senior or a junior. It could be a freshman or sophomore who plays a lot of minutes. So we'll definitely look at all the options on the board, and if we see somebody who fits that bill, we'll definitely select them.
It's less than 2 weeks out. Where are you guys right now in the prep? You're less than 2 weeks away.
Like you said, a lot of prep. We're digging in on a lot of different guys, gathering a lot of intel, not only on these players, but also on what other teams are doing around the league. We're doing a lot of research, a lot of background prep, really, really digging in on, who these kids are, what they can bring to the table, and how they can fit with our young core.
Looking at your defense, communication from the center position is really important. They took the ball out, the push. Is that something you talk about with these big men as they come in here and you try to evaluate their
Absolutely. I mean, when you have somebody like Joel Embiid, who's really the anchor of our defense, everything starts and stops with him. It's the same terminology and language for anybody who's going to back him up. So, yeah, we do. We talk about, some of the plays that, and systems that we use, and, you implement them here today and see how they react to that. It's part of the evaluation process. Good question. I mean, when you're picking in the second round, you're probably, picking for a need as opposed to, best player available. With respect to like a certain position, it's certainly something that we'll look at in the second round. Thank you.